Thanks for joining me here on the Ozzstar's Cars channel. I'm Glenn, and today, not all heroes wear capes. Some come in cases. Wagan Tech has sent me this battery charger. It's been fantastic. About a year ago, January 2020, they sent it to me for review. By the way, I'm not paid to do this review or anything like that, so I wanted to share this tool with you because it's been so good to me over the last year. It's fantastic. It's very powerful jump starter, jump pack. This will charge. It's the iOnBoost V10 model. They also have a smaller V8 Torque model. This one does a 6-liter up to 6-liter gas and 4-liter diesel. And I believe it. I've used this probably at least 12 times over the last year for different, all different types of vehicles, pickup trucks, cars, motorcycles. It's been great. I want to take you over to the bench in just a minute and quickly go over the specs and the features. And then I've got a perfect candidate for this thing. I have my 93 Corvette over there with a battery that's deader than dead. So I figured, hey, now's the time. Let me fire up the camera and share this with you. So let's open this bad boy up. The case is very nice and durable. Now, if you don't use the case, the unit itself is very compact, which is what makes it amazing. This has a what they call the 4-cell battery technology. So the battery, by the way, lasts for a very long time. If I don't use it and it sits for 3 or 4 months, I'm still going to have plenty of battery capacity with it. Now, there's 5 little LEDs right here, and what you do is there's just a button back here. You hit this button right there, and then it lights up and it glows and tells you the level of charge. I charged this last night. It'd been a while, and I guess it was down to 2 or 3 bars, but just for charging purposes, I wanted to make sure, or filming purposes, it was ready to go. Now, even on 2 bars, it has no problem jumping. Let me show you some of these features right here up close. This actually has an output, 12-volt output. So if you, let me pull out some of this goodies in here. Of course, it comes with, this is for your charger. Now, the wire that, I don't have it here at the moment, is just USB, your standard USB on this end for your charger, for your wall charger. And then what you would do is, oh, wait a minute here. No, that's not the cord. I thought I had the cord here. It's not here. It's the Samsung charger. So I happen to have a Samsung cell phone, and I put that right in here to charge it. Now, it comes with the old school like cigarette lighter deals, where you can plug this into your 12-volt accessory and then put your USB cord from there into this location right down there. Or if you want, this has an out that says out 12 volts. So you can take this adapter, the female end, cigarette lighter doohickey, plug that in there. Now, if you have something that runs off a cigarette charger, like this kind of deal here, you can, like, maybe it's a little air compressor or something in your car, you can actually plug that in there and you have an outside source. So you don't have to use the car itself. So that's kind of cool. The other deal is the cables right here. So simple, positive, negative, black and red. Red's your positive, black is negative. But the cool thing is, when you plug this in, which goes, where are we going to go? Right here, there's a flapper. Let me show you. Oop, I'm not even on screen. All you do is take this, it's separate, of course. Just plug it in. You can't mix it up because there's a little like oblong hole here, and then this one's round. You put that in, goes in one way, just push that in, and then you'll get a green and red flashing light right here, which means it's ready to go. So we can go right to the car. There's nothing to turn on this part to fire it up. It's all set, and we'll hook it up. But I'll show you that in a second. The features I wanted to show you right now is not only does this thing jump start, you've got, which is nice, let's say it's nighttime, you've got, I don't want to blind you guys, but right up here is the power button here, the same one we use to check the amount of battery capacity. All you do is hold that button down, and the light will come on in a few seconds, and it's a pretty bright spotlight. It also has a strobe for safety. Let's say you're on the side of the road at night. I don't want to give you guys a seizure there, but you got that one. If you hit it again, you got good old-fashioned SOS. If you know what SOS stands for, leave it in the comments down there. So I think it's like, is it something about saving our ship? I don't know, but it means help. Anyway, in Morse code. And then on the top we have 2 USB charging ports. So that's another great feature for, let's say, your phone or your laptop. If you need to charge it, you've got a QC3 and a 2.0. So the QC, which stands for quick charge 3, is very fast, and then a 2.0 charge. So you have 2 different charging ports there. Otherwise, that's it. It's pretty nice as far as the size. I mean, I don't have really small hands, but hey, I think we're looking at like a 7-incher right here. So about an inch and a quarter wide, I'd say, and maybe about 3.5 this way. So very small. You can throw this in your glove box. Very compact. I actually do take it when I go away on trips. You'd be surprised. Somebody might need help, or you might need to help yourself, how handy it is. Some of the other cool things, like I mentioned about the polarity, as far as the positive and negative, you cannot reverse polarity. So if you damage your car, your car's computer or fusible link, so if you happen to hook these up backwards on your terminals, it will automatically cut out. This does have an audible alarm on it, and I don't know, maybe we'll demonstrate it just to prove it. It won't overcharge, and it also has an anti-sparking feature. So it's very safe to use, very easy to use, and whether you work on cars or not, this thing could be fantastic for you to have. So let me show you the battery here that we're dealing with today. I've got the Topton battery tester here, so we can just prove the fact that it's in bad shape. I did check it before I started filming, and I'll share with you basically the 2 things with your battery is your state of health and the state of charge. So, state of health is how, let me zoom us in a little bit, how well this thing is, how healthy it is basically, and will it take a charge, and then how much charge there is. Well, right now, this is pretty bad. Move in. Right down here, 10.24 volts. So the car won't even crank. It's not even a turnover. We can try, but nothing's going to happen. And let me go through in-vehicle test. Before charge, of course, this one won't charge anymore. It's done. Cold cranking amps. This battery is 700. And now it's testing. So zoom you in. You'll be able to see this. So I'm going to show you how dead this battery really is. State of health is 0%. State of charge is 0. I mean, it's completely done for. And it's saying replace the internal resistance 45.44 mega ohms, and like we said, 10.24 volts. It's done. So that's my proof right there. And let's hook up the iOnBoost here. Very simple. Now it has these nice, oops, whoa, boy, I just dropped it. We're way too tight. Here we go. Let's back on out. I dropped the cables. So what you do basically, like I showed you a second ago, just plug this sucker in. It takes 2 seconds, and then once you do, you'll get the lights blinking saying you're good to go there. Let's go out a little bit wider. There we go. And the clips, as I was saying, the clamps, decent clamps, they have a nice heavy spring in it. They feel good in hand. The only thing I wish is that these cables, now I'm sure there's a reason why they're so short, but I wish that they were just a little bit longer. There's been some times where I had to reach around to clamp onto a terminal, and I didn't really have a place to set the unit, and it was kind of flopping all over. A little longer cable would be good. I don't know if there's an engineering design thing with that or not, but it is what it is. So let's hook this up. And like I say, if the cables are a little bit longer, this has side posts, so this makes jump starting a little bit trickier, because the terminals are just a little 8mm bolt. A lot of these older GMs, that's how they do it. So, or did it. Now this is turned solid. You can't see. Let me show you here. Back her on out. This is turned solid green now, so that means we know we're ready to crank. So let's go in the car and let's see if we can get this baby to purr.
I guess I gotta get the key first, huh? There we go. Delay a game. Alright, I heard a fuel pump, so that's good from a 10-volt battery. In fact, let me see, let me go to gauges. I think I can get this to give us the voltage here. Right over here, let's see. Where is it? There it is. Okay, so now, right now, it's at 14.8 with our charger hooked up. So let's crank, and we should fire up. There you go. That's a completely dead battery on a cold start. And I think the temperature out here right now is about 45 degrees. So all we do now is disconnect. And once you disconnect, it'll give you an audible. You might hear it beeping, you might not. Just come over here, you can hear it. Okay. And then all you do is unplug, and that beeping will go away, and that will reset it. If I can do it. There we go. Sorry about the shakiness, so that's it. So as promised, we're going to do the reverse polarity, I don't know what you call it, craziness. Do not try this at home, okay? This is my truck. If I burn something up here, I'll fix it myself. I fix my own junk, right? So anyway, I've got the iOnBoost all set to go. We got the red and the green right there. And what I'm going to do is reverse this. I'm going to hook negative to positive and positive to negative, and we'll see what happens. Hopefully we won't see smoke. I'm that confident in this. I've been using it for over a year now, and that it will be fine. So let's try it. We'll see what happens, and then we'll see if the truck starts. So this is positive over here, and this is negative back here. So let's start like opposite, okay? We'll put the negative to the positive. And we're still flashing. I don't know if the camera will pick it up. Let me zoom in here so you guys can see this. This should be fun. I don't do this too often, only by mistake once in a while, right? All right, so here we go. We'll put the red to the negative, and we'll see. We'll wait for something. Okay, right away I got an audible. It's got a red error code. Here you go. Let me take that off. Yep. Okay, that's pretty cool. So let me show you guys up close what happens here. I don't want to leave that on too long, but this comes up. Oops, zoom you out. Red error right there. So let's take this off. That would have definitely, you know, if we were jump starting this from another vehicle, that would have definitely smoked some electronic component in here. You know, I don't know what would have blown, what would have melted, but it could have been a fusible link. It could have been the PCM. You can really fry your stuff up. So now let's give it the real test. Let's go inside. I got the key here, and let's see if it starts. We need a drum roll. Drum roll, please. All right. Well, that's a good sign already. Awesome. So there you go. The iOnBoost to the rescue. Yeah, this thing is pretty kick butt here. It's saved my butt more than once, that's for sure. Last summer, we had a bad tornado that came through here in Delaware, and about 2 miles from my house, and our power was out for over 17 hours, or at least 17 hours. And this thing came in real handy with those charging ports for the cell phone, for my laptop. It worked good. So I highly suggest you get one of these models. I don't think they sell on Amazon, but I will leave a link to Wagan Tech's website where you can get information directly on this. I believe it's about $100 to $130. The tool's fantastic. I don't have anything really negative to say about it, except I wish these cords were a little bit longer. Longer's better, right?
Other than that, it holds a charge for a real long time. You saw what it did on like a super dead battery. So if your battery has, is a little bit weak and it won't crank over, the starter won't crank, well, this thing's definitely going to do the trick for you. So thanks for stopping by. I'm going to shoot a video now on how to take your battery out and replace the battery on a C4 Corvette. So if you're interested in that, I'll leave that link in the description down below. It's a little bit tricky. The side cover has to come off. You can't just undo a clamp and pull it out this way. Got to come out this way. Go figure. It's not too hard, but I'll show you how to do that. Anyway, check out some of my other repair videos here on YouTube. I appreciate you stopping by. I want to thank all my constant viewers or subscribers that come to my channel regularly and comment and like. I appreciate you guys, and I appreciate all the new viewers who are stopping by. So I'll see you on the next one. Take it easy.